Imagine driving a machine so powerful, so efficient, and so advanced, that it redefines what it means to move America's highways. Welcome to the Detroit DD18 diesel engine 2026, the engine being called a game changer for trucking in the US. But here's the real question, is it truly the future, or just another marketing buzzword? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the DD18 is making truckers, fleet owners, and competitors sweat. Quick question before we dive in, if horsepower were money, would you rather have the DD18's torque, or a lifetime supply of coffee for your overnight hauls? Be honest. Act 2, the rising action, deep dive and tension. Power and performance. The Detroit DD18 is not your average diesel engine. Built for 2026, it delivers raw power with up to 600 horsepower and torque figures that can pull loads across mountain ranges like they were rolling over flat plains. US truckers are already buzzing about its performance per gallon, meaning not just brute force, but efficiency that saves thousands in fuel costs annually. And trust me, the fuel economy story gets even more interesting. I'll reveal that in just a moment. Efficiency and technology. What makes the DD18 a standout isn't only the size, it's the brains behind the brawn. With cutting-edge fuel injection systems, advanced turbocharging, and predictive engine technology, this powerhouse adapts to driving conditions in real time. That means smoother hauls, fewer breakdowns, and less wasted energy. Think of it this way, the DD18 is like that one friend who always knows when to leave a party before the cops show up. Smart, quick, and always one step ahead. Market impact. The trucking industry in the United States isn't just about moving freight, it's about reliability, compliance, and profit margins. By 2026, new emissions regulations are stricter than ever. Detroit designed the DD18 to stay ahead of those standards, keeping truckers on the road instead of stuck in the shop dealing with fines or downtime. But here's the kicker, the DD18 may also completely change how fleets think about long-haul versus regional operations. I'll explain that strategic advantage shortly. The climax and resolution, why it matters now. Durability and maintenance. Here's where the DD18 shines even brighter. Built for endurance, it's engineered to reduce maintenance intervals while increasing uptime. Less time in the garage means more money in your pocket. In fact, some early projections suggest a 20% reduction in life cycle costs compared to older Detroit engines. That's not just improvement, that's a revolution for trucking businesses across America. So why is the Detroit DD18 being hailed as a game changer? Because it's not just an engine, it's a statement. A signal that the diesel engine is far from dead, even as electric trucks start making headlines. For truckers who need reliability today and tomorrow, the DD18 is proof that diesel still has fight left in it. Let's be real. Charging stations in the middle of Wyoming. Not happening anytime soon. Diesel is still king of the open road, and Detroit knows it. Cliffhanger and call to action. But here's the million-dollar question, will the DD18 dominate the highways, or will rivals like Cummins and PACCAR step in with something even bigger by 2026? That's the showdown everyone's waiting for. And in our next video, we'll break down exactly how Detroit stacks up against its fiercest competition. Voiceover, closing with urgency and authority, so, if you're serious about staying ahead in trucking, don't just watch from the sidelines. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and be the first to know when the next game-changing engine face-off drops.